Oh man, I like this. Woohoo! Yeah, look at that view. Woo! Yeah! How's it? You're watching Short Round Gear Reviews and Travels. Last time we hung out, we talked about my trail lair winter setup. And with spring and summer around the corner, I was in search of something much lighter, much more breathable for those applications. So naturally, I went back to Jared from Simply Light Designs and made some purchases over there for that setup. I'm doing this for a bike pack setup and just in general for the warmer seasons. All right, we'll start here. This is the Apex Climate Shield pillow, and it finds itself right in that middle area where there's just enough support but enough give. This is it's just weird, you know, they say lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place, but at Simply Light Designs it happens often, and this is now my go-to pillow. I have several pillows from Dutch, from Arrowhead, from Jacks Are Better, from Grand Trunk. I could go on and on because having a good night's sleep is important to me. So I purchased this, and this is 10 inches by 14 inches, and it is 3.5 ounces. Originally it has one shock cord tied in here and an adjustable end here, but I found this A-frame thing to be kind of troublesome, so what I did is I just unlocked this side, untied it, put it up here, and what's cool about this particular pillow, and you could do this on any pillow actually, is you can adjust the shock cord you know, depending on what length of what hammock you might be in. Whereas with others, you kind of have a set length of shock cord. With this cord lock, you can adjust this thing, you know, however long or short you want when necessary. So I find that a neat feature, as well as just the pure comfort of this thing. I mean, they say in the Three Little Bears, you know, they find, you know, the right thing. This is it. So. Alright y'all, right now I'm in the Simply Light Design Streamliner. This is an 11-foot hammock. It's made from 1.0 Hexon fabric. Of course you can get it made in any kind of fabric you want. I wanted this for my spring-summer setup. Breathes well, and the most unique thing about this hammock is the cantonary, or what they call the cat cut. And so basically he scooped out the sides of the hammock as well as some on the edge, on the ends, and that eliminates the walling effect, the flop of the hammock, and also eliminates calf ridge. You know, the scenery you get from these, being able to look out the side, is great. You don't need the side pull-outs to pull the hammock body away from you to eliminate walling, and you don't need the knotty mods because of the walling effect. So he solved a couple of things with this cantonary cut. Eliminating the calf ridge was the biggest deal. So when you get in this thing, it's crazy. I didn't believe it. That's why I had to purchase it. Also, you know, in search of that spring-summer hammock. Now, the disadvantage a lot of people talk about is when you're in lounge mode, because of the cantonary cuts, the sides get taut. So it's almost like having like a string of amp steel under your kneecap. So you could eliminate that by just, you know, sitting Indian style, you know, lounge like that. No big deal if you want to lounge, but going like this, kind of hard on the back of the knees. Great hammock so far. All right, anyone familiar with calf ridge, right around here you will hear that pop. You don't hear that here. Why? Because of those cat cuts. Once I get my feet situated over here, no calf ridge underneath my legs or back of my knees at all. Super comfortable. Now, again, this is the 1.0 Hexon fabric. You can get it made with any kind of fabric. You just have to contact Jared, see what he offers, or get custom. But this is just great. And here's the side views I was talking about. Usually, you know, if you have a 58 inch, 60, 70 inch, you're going to have some walls that are pretty high. Same on this side, you have some walls up there. And usually those are what the side pull-outs are for, as well as the knotty mods. But again, total simplicity, no extra hardware, total breathable hammock, light. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is 7 ounces. I forgot to mention, this is 7 ounces. This 11-foot hammock is 7 ounces. I used to own a Eno Sub 7, which was 7 ounces. Great hammock, by the way, from Eno. It's the only one that I really like from them. I don't have it anymore, but this has since replaced it. 7-ounce hammock for lightweight hiking, bike packing trips. I mean, dang, man. One thing you can get added is this very simple open pouch that's sewn on the hem of the hammock body. And this is just to hold phones or you know, any battery backup charges, GoPro snacks, anything like that. You can get a zippered pouch if you want. I opted just for the open thing, just less weight and less complications. And then what's cool is if you have a phone or something and you just don't like this near you, you can flip it on the outside and it'll stay outside, nothing will fall out. So that's one addition you can add on to it. All right, you're looking at a Simply Light Designs Simplicity Asym tarp. This is my first silk poly tarp. It's very silky to the touch, super light. I'll show you close-ups of the stitch work as well as the reinforcement. It's 110 inches by 140 inches corner to corner. It's reinforced at all corner tie-outs, and it has line locks for the guy out lines. So it makes it super easy to make tension adjustments. Super simple, you know, there's nothing complicated about this, super simple to set up, and great coverage. You know, a lot of people always ask me, have you ever been in a downpour? Have you ever experienced any kind of rain coming through the side? I have this rig kind of high just for show and tell, but when you pitch it low, and if there's any worry about it getting over here to the head end or the foot end, all I do is I just wrap my raincoat and my rain kilt on both ends. And I've been in situations like that where the wind and the rain was moving sideways. The asymmetric tarp took care of the body, and my raincoat and my rain kilt took care of protecting the ends. So it depends what you want to do. I've had success with it. All right, this is the Simply Light Designs 3/4 length synthetic underquilt. It has line locks on all 4 corners. I had Jared do that for me. So line locks on all 4 corners, so you have 2 points of adjustment on each side. And then you have the channel locks so that you can cinch it around your hammock. This is made from the same 1.3 nylon ripstop. Here's shock cable. Man, it's just raining. This sucks. Same on the other end. Line locks, channel locks to go around the hammock body. Line lock on the end. 4 points of adjustment. This is the top outside. All right, you're looking at the inside of the 3/4 length underquilt. Same nylon used. Very simple. This is super lightweight. This is again used with the Apex 3.6 climate shield, and this cost me $80. All right, I got to do this quick because it's starting to rain. All right, this is the Simply Light Designs Topquilt. This is the back side. You have 3 tabs, I assume, for if you want to snap it around the pad or snap it around yourself. One right here, and one around the neck. It's a sewn, tapered foot box. It's made from 1.3 ripstop nylon. That's the inner and outer. So this is the outer, the black, the inner is silver. And it is made from 3.6 climate shield. And this is a 40-degree quilt. It's 74 inches long, 43 inches wide. I got it for $110. I had 2 inches cut off the top. Here you can see the stitch work and the 1.3 ripstop. And this is the head and neck, so you have snaps to go behind your neck. All right, and here is the top outside. It's starting to rain, man. I gotta hurry up. Super comfortable. Again, made from 3.6 Apex Climate Shield. Perfect for spring, summer. All right, I'm sure a lot of you guys were wondering what this big thing was sagging on my ridgeline. This is actually Hennessy's answer to the storage wars. This is their size extra large mesh storage solution. And inside this, I have a 40-degree top quilt, as well as a 750 power downfill coat. You can actually fit more in the end here, as you can see. You don't need to remove the structural ridgeline to install it. It has a Velcro strap. You just fold over and zip it into place. It also has a hook that you can fasten to the end of your am steel, or on my trailer I have a hook where that attaches to. And basically just has a wide mouth opening, and you just stuff in it. What I usually like to do is I have like modular things, like I'll have things that I will need as the night goes through. So I have a top hat here, balaclava, my down jacket, gloves, something like that. So as the night goes on, I just simply remove it. So here's the 40-degree top quilt stuffed into this thing. So once that's deployed, I need my jacket now. Take this out, and that's it. Also, they come with a large mesh solution from Hennessy, and these are great. So if you don't have the XLC peak shelf or the sidecar from Chameleon, you can get one of these. And the crazy thing is I believe the extra large was $11 and the large version was $7. You can't beat that for a structural ridgeline storage solution. Just something to share with you. All right, so in conclusion, I've shown you can't go wrong with Jared and Simply Light Designs, as well as you don't have to spend a lot of money. I have now a spring summer kit, and I will put in the links below all the different items that I purchased. You can look at the prices. All of these things vary depending on the different type of materials, outer, inner shells you use, the colors, the fabrics, things of that nature. So I can't ever give you a quote unless you go check out the site. But I'll leave links in the description below, and you can look at the prices of the tarp and the quilts, as well as the hammock body and things of that nature. Thanks for watching Short Round Gear Reviews and Travels. We'll see you again.